Alright, some Persian stuff at the CLANG meetup. This is Frank Perrin and Jesse Bassett in the back. We were doing Naze Spear at this time, which can both cut and thrust, and he's showing that it's really good against a swordsman, especially when they come with an overhand cut and open up their armpit area.
So, was there better then?
Yes. So, here's the thing. If I decide to strike, you're going to try to disengage and strike that. Yep. Okay. So we use the back end of the shamshare a lot with clear balls. So I decided to back. You can actually use that against
and I decided that the offline footwork there worked a little bit better. We were also practicing this against spearmen, but we also found that even if you're doing a cut with the spear overhead, it often doesn't open up the armpit as much. Not to say that it couldn't happen by any means. And here I'm just showing off some Lord of Battles gauntlet motion. Didn't really realize people were waiting on me. Sorry I'm out of frame on a lot of this stuff. Honestly, I wasn't really focused on recording. So here they're showing covering with the separ, which is the buckler, and coming in at the legs. And because of the curve of the sword, you can also come around kind of to the back of their legs if the inside of the thigh is covered like in some European armor. And then I asked for a little bit of explanation about going to which side, because they were showing it going to the inside of the thigh when they didn't have a passing step, so it wasn't working out perfectly for me.
I made a mistake here because you didn't give me the right leg.
Yeah, he's saying I didn't give him the right leg to be able to go to the inside of the thigh. So he might be able to go to the outside, especially because of the curve of the sword. But there's also this nice little hanging thing he does here to get to the inside of the thigh, which is pretty sweet. And here we're working on clearing with the back edge of the blade, and I'm finally starting to get it along with kind of a trapping motion of the separ or buckler. And using the back edge of the shamshir to clear while coming around your head and delivering a cut to the neck, where there would often be a gap between the bottom of the helmet and the top of the shoulder or a lamellar, whatever they're wearing. I did have a hard time covering with the buckler sometimes with a curved sword. Sometimes it just kind of slid off on a cut. But hey, that's what armor's for. And now we're working on some thrusts with the shamshir after engaging with their buckler. And just, setting some expectations for the partner drill. And he just got to the outside there, but that's what we're playing around with this stuff for. And I just go with a stab to the thigh or groin, which is another target, and then getting, yeah, he was on my wrist a bit there, but hey. And then into the armpits is the plan there. And here's some more thrusting. We have our helmets on now. We're going a little bit faster, not too fast still very controlled, and just not wanting to get stabbed in the face. And I was just saying that his pauldron covers that angle a lot of times, which is cool. And now we're doing some shamshir and separ, but with a khanjar or dagger in the buckler hand, in the separ hand. And we're kind of using the shamshir to clear and then kind of trap if possible, and then come in with the khanjar to expose targets. Dagger is one of the best things in European harness fencing as well. And we're just kind of figuring some things out, different entries. They showed a few different options, and we're just working through them. So just a little bit more shamshir with separ and khanjar at the end here. Just playing around with more entrances. I hope you all have enjoyed this little look at what we were doing with CLANG with some Persian armored fighting. Thank you so much to Frank Perrin and Jesse Bassett. They have a YouTube channel, Bayt Al-Assad, I believe an organization as well. I will link to their YouTube channel below so you can find out more about this very cool stuff if you find it interesting. I found it very interesting. I had a lot of fun doing it. Once again, thank you all for coming by the channel. Be good to each other, and ciao!